Good morning, good morning, good morning. I wanted to throw out a video here around the Taco Universe venue drop that's coming out here on Friday at 18 UTC. I believe it's 1 p.m. Eastern time, my time. I know I did a video around the whitelisting for this about a week ago, but I think this is such an underrated critical drop, especially for the Taco Universe. I don't think it's getting enough attention. So I wanted to get it out there for those that are not familiar with the Taco Universe. Essentially, you most likely are familiar with the Taco app. What they're trying to do is they're trying to create their own metaverse, and considering their links or connection with all the games within the Taco app, I have a sneaking feeling that there's a lot to come within the Taco universe. That's why I wanted to get out there. That's why I'm very high on this. They did an excavator drop back in December. And this is essentially, if you look at other games where there's land, where you can use it for a number of different reasons, including having other players mine or use the land and you get a percentage of it. That's what this is for the Taco universe. Venues equals land in there. So it's a very critical drop. It's a very important drop for the overall ecosystem. And I think if you're interested in Taco Universe and you miss this, I think it would be a mistake, but again, this is a personal. This is not for financial advice. This is my personal opinion. So please take it for entertainment purposes only. I know, disclaimer. You all hate that, but you gotta say it. Um, so I wanted to walk through the what venues are and go through the actual drop itself. As I mentioned, it's coming this Friday. There's several ways to get whitelisted for it. Um, so I'll quickly go through those. There's a full other video that details that out. And there's an announcement that just happened overnight that adjusts the drop a little bit. So I wanted to make sure that you're aware of that, since it is a little bit different than what I had mentioned previously. So let's go ahead and go through this. As I mentioned, uh, there are two different types of NFTs right now. There's a lot of different NFTs for Taco Universe, but these are the two critical ones that create passive coins. The extractors, which is basically a staking or minting device that provides you a certain amount of what their token Shing um, provides a certain amount hourly, which can eventually be converted into ingredients in taco. What venue is essentially the land or the location where you will do all that processing, where um, you can get involved with other players in an environment, and then eventually it is, for lack of a better term, it's the portal to the dungeon, to the games, to it's basically the meeting spot for everything that's in the Taco universe. It will also produce Shing the coin at a much better rate than the extractors. You have the ability to get ingredients through it by converting your Shing over there, and then and Taco also. So, and then you use all of this, and you can upgrade your venue um, over time, which gives you additional perks and benefits. So there's a lot of benefits to having venues. Um, Scrolling down here, there's different rarities with the venues also, uh, ranging from common to mythic. Sorry, I keep saying mythical. um, and each rarity provides you a different type of taco ingredient, which in turn also provides different needed for different things throughout the future of the taco universe. It also gives you a base rate as you get higher Shing output. So obviously, the higher rarities are the better because they're limited, um, and they will provide you overall better ingredients. But there's also some benefit to having some of the lower ones. I prefer not to get all commons, but it is what it is. I'd love to pull out a legendary or mythic. So let's scroll down a little bit here. Here are some of the benefits just for upgrading at a high level. As I mentioned, you get a Shing per hour. As you upgrade and as you get in a higher level, it produces higher amount per hour. It also, once you get to a certain level, you're able to create a pool, which allows people to stake within your venue, and then you get a 1% or a percentage of whatever they stake. Also gives you some permanent and temporary bonuses, and unlocks utilities and features within Taco Universe. This can be anywhere from, and I'll highlight it down below, access to the dungeons, access to the additional games, ability to convert ingredients to different ingredients, all based on the level. So down in the leveling system for the venues, this is where it gets a little complicated. You can't just buy a whole bunch of shing off the secondary market and ingredients off the secondary market and throw it in there and level up to 100 within the first day. There is actually a cooldown period of 16 hours between levels. So this extends. So you're not going to have anyone just dump it in there. This actually extends the value of the overall venues and ecosystem, allowing you to basically, it takes a number of months just to get it up to 100 levels, which means the value of the shing and the overall environment stays steady and consistent over that amount of time. So it creates stability. Once you get to star levels, your level resets, but you get some big perks off of that too. This is the current um, leveling system or rewards for levels that they have in there. I'm assuming they're going to be adding more uh, that they just haven't announced yet. For example, the first one at level 50, you can actually rename your venue to a unique name. It basically turns it into a one-of-one NFT, which is pretty neat. So you can create your own NFT that has value, um, and it's basically a one-on-one. Um, and we have the claim. This is what I was talking about, the pool that you can create where people stake their shing in your venue, and you get a percentage of that. Sorry, here's the staking too. You can actually, at level 130, star level 0, level 130, you can stake Taco in there and get additional XP that helps you level up. Once you get into the next star level, that's where you get the additional benefits that will be coming in the future of the Taco universe, from ingredients re-rolling, the portal, which they haven't provided much detail, laboratory, which it sounds like you can create different things, and then a chat monitor. This is down the road. Um, One, I don't think a lot of the details are available once you get in this area, but it's also going to take you months to get to that, months of investing. And if you have extractors in combination with the venues, it's going to help a lot. So you can do a lot of this passively. It just takes some time to do it, which again creates the steady value for the overall tokens. All right, now let's jump into the drops. Um, uh, Let me actually skip this part for right now because there has been some changes. Originally on Friday, they were going to do this number of drops in 3 phases. That has changed slightly. So let me actually jump down to the whitelist first, which will help me explain the new details of the drop. There are 3 ways to get whitelisted before it goes to the public drop. The first way to get whitelisted is um, if you have Taco, the VIP, and I'm switching over to Atomic Cub here, um, where there's only 100 VIPs and they are expensive. Um, but the VIPs give you a lot of benefits. If you have the wax to buy one of these, the benefits outweigh anything else. You get weekly taco drops. You get access to everything on the app. You don't have to buy the sauces. You get first access to any drops that come out. For example, these venues, you'll have first access to those. It's expensive, but if you got in there early, these are the VIPs, great to have. And again, there's only 100 of those available. Jumping back to the white papers, the second way to get that is the venue list ticket. The details here, that there was a secondary sale around that, but the only way you can get these right now is on the secondary market. So let me go ahead and bring one of these up. They've actually dropped in price, and be careful, do not get the extractor whitelist coupon. This will be used for something else, but the one that you want is you want to go over to it's not going to let me do it. Let's go and just type in venue. Out of order. You want the venue whitelist ticket. And why is it not coming up? Let's do it this way. There we go. It's green. There's 450 of these. Right now, the lowest price is 673. Just a week ago, the lowest price was 1,000 wax. So these have dropped in price um, based on the wax price, which is a whole different story. And maybe in you may be able to get it now if you're investing into wax right now. Now that it's cheap, if you already have wax staked, it may be expensive. So based on your situation, this may be a good buy. It gives you a guarantee of getting each of the packs. And then if I jump back here, there is a third way to get whitelisted. It is having 100 total extractors. And let me go ahead. You can get extractors right now in the secondary market, whether it's individual or through packs. The packs are actually rather expensive right now. I would not go that route. So basically 3 extractors, 225, and it's random. Or you can buy a whole bunch of farming extractors. Still will be very expensive, but allows you into that whitelist level 3. And then anything that goes beyond the level 3 of the whitelist goes to public sale. And if it's anything like the extractors, sells out in less than a minute. So those are the different ways that you can get whitelisted for this sale on Friday. Now let me jump back up here to the packs. As I mentioned initially, there's going to be 1,300 small, 650 big, and 550 whale packs, with these being the rates for each of the packs in there. And I also show the price here. And this cost is in dollars. So if you're familiar with the wax right now, the value of wax overall has dipped with the rest of the market. Bitcoin's down, overall market's down. So right now, I believe it's in the 25 cent, between 25 and 28 cent range for one wax. So keep that in mind that the cost, for example, the cost of one of these, the whale packs, is well over 1,000 wax. The cost for the lowest tier is in the 400 range. So keep that in mind, and that's one of the reasons for the change that I'm about to show you. There's a lot of questions about, will the price change? Will they delay the drop? They provided this announcement in the Discord last night. They are not going to delay the drop, but they are going to reduce the number of packs in the drop so they can eventually have a second sale. They wanted to keep the drop here because there's a lot of benefits to getting your venues now and starting to level them up, because leveling up is such a critical part of the venues. And what they're doing is, during these first few days of having the venues out there, they're actually providing a bonus that either allows you to level faster or reduces the time. They haven't provided those details, but there is some sort of bonus for those that purchase during this first sale. They are reducing the packs to this amount. It's always been 550 whale packs. It was 650 big packs, but they've reduced it to 600, and they've reduced it to 600 small. What does that mean for us as the buyers? This means the first 2 whitelisting, the VIP and the venue coupon, whitelist coupons, will be guaranteed at least one of each pack. For tier 3, the 100 extractor whitelist, you are not guaranteed. If all the whales sell out in the first 2 rounds, you will not get one of those. You will have access to try and get one of the big and one of the small, but it'll be a race to that. So it's not as easy as it was originally. And assuming everything sells out in the first 3 whitelist groups, there will be nothing available for the public sale. So keep that in mind, that they basically, I'm expecting everything to sell in the white lists for all 3 categories. I don't think they'll completely sell out in the first two whitelists, the guaranteed whitelists, um, because of the current price of wax. But I don't see any of these making to a public sale on Friday. What they are going to do then is have a second sale at an unannounced date right now that will be public only. So this gives two things. It gives the public a chance to get whatever's left over, and it also gives those that have whitelist a second opportunity to buy. So depending on when that date is, depending on where the wax price is, you theoretically, if you're in the first two whitelists, you could grab one of each of these packs and then during the public sale buy again. Um, so keep that in mind. I'm assuming the public sale will go fast. It went fast for the extractors. I think it went under a minute, 30 seconds even. But you have that opportunity. So this is the latest for the overall venue that's dropping. Again, I can't stress enough how important, if you want to be in the wax or the taco universe, this sale is probably the most important, if not one of the most important drops that they're having. I will be buying. I do have the whitelist coupon, so I'll be part of the round 2 whitelist, and I will be going and getting at least one of each of the packs. Once I get those, I can show those off to you, so you can see how I do, see the actual mechanics of it. So we'll do another video around that. But I wanted to get this out there because they are doing a snapshot of the whitelist tomorrow. I've heard 1800 UTC. That is not guaranteed. I'm imagining it will be in that time frame. So if you want to get involved in this and you're not whitelisted currently, I would get the whitelist coupon as quickly as possible. So you can get whitelisted before this drop dead snapshot date. Because if you buy it after the snapshot, it's you won't get whitelisted. All right, so just keep that in mind. Again, I hope you all enjoy this kind of video. I'm trying to get these out there prior to drops so I can raise awareness for those of you that may have missed it, may not be aware of it. So if you like this kind of video, please like and subscribe. I will be doing a giveaway here in the near future. I'm not going to wait all the way to 250. I will do a 250 giveaway, but I'm going to do a surprise giveaway here in the next week or two. So keep an eye out for that. Be subscribed so you can be notified of that. All right, thank you. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you all later.